Ladies and gentlemen, as a social media user, when you block someone, it means you're yeeting them out from the social media because you don't even want to see their face again. X, or formerly known as Twitter, has decided to update the block features. Spoiler alert, it's kinda stupid, and it's sparking some intense debates online. At Calm Down said, "I block people for a reason so I never have to see their dumbass tweets again." Meanwhile, at Blue HL Georgia even mentioned about the Apple terms of service that any apps on Apple should have the ability to block active users from the service. If you are active on social media, you know how the block button is a go-to tool for dealing with trolls, spam, and just plain unwanted interactions. But that might be changing very soon. Elon Musk announced that X would update the block feature, saying, "If your posts are set to public, accounts you have blocked will be able to view them, but they will not be able to engage, like, reply, repost, etc." Now, if you're like most of us, that sounds like a pretty drastic move, right? I mean, for years, blocking has been that last line of defense when someone just won't leave you alone online. For a lot of users, it's essential for protecting their space, reducing stress, and simply controlling their online experience. Without it, many people are concerned that their interaction might become, well, a lot more chaotic. So why on earth would Elon Musk and his team do this? Elon Musk has been clear that he envisions X as a kind of digital town square, where free speech reigns and ideas, even conflicting ones, can coexist. In his view, blocking creates unnecessary divides and stops open dialogue. Musk believes that if everyone is part of the conversation, maybe people will understand each other better, or at least hear each other out. But honestly, it's a pretty divisive stand. Sure, some people agree with him and think that social media should be a more open space, but others argue that openness shouldn't come at the expense of user safety and comfort. After all, social media can be intense enough without being forced to see what everyone else thinks. How about the reaction online? A lot of users are voicing real concerns. For some, blocking isn't just about someone looking at your post. It's about protecting themselves from harmful behavior by misusing the post itself. Let's face it, there are trolls, there are bots, and there are accounts out there with pretty intense agendas. For many users, especially those who have faced online harassment, the block feature was a safety net. If it's not really blocking, there's a real fear that this user may be left more vulnerable to bullying, hate speech, and other negative experience. If X can find a way to balance this change with some new features that still make users feel safe, it might pay off. But if people start living in large numbers or feeling alienated, this could end up backfiring. Musk has taken a lot of risks with X already, so it will be interesting to see if he can make this one work in his favor. Now, let us zoom out for a second and think about social media as a whole. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and even newer ones like Threads or Blue Sky have put a lot of effort into safety tools. From blocking to privacy settings and AI moderation, Musk's move is definitely a shift in the other direction. One that could set a new precedent if it works out. Could this update change how we use social media? Will we see more platforms adopt this approach? Or is it likely to remain unique to X? Only time will tell. But if this catches on, it might mean big changes for how we all interact online. And that's it for today's videos. Are you on board with Musk's idea of updating the X block feature, or do you think this is a recipe for disaster? Do you think other platforms should be watching closely? Drop a comment down below and let's talk about it. If you like the video, just press the like button. If you dislike the video, just press the dislike button. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you on the next news. Bye bye.